I'm Steve Vargas Betancourt, truth seeker, knowledge keeper, builder. Mirror holder. A mirror doesn't lie, it simply reflects. But what happens when your movement becomes a mirror that others refuse to look into? What happens when your elevation forces them to see what they've ignored? What happens when the presence they once overlooked becomes undeniable? Some see you, some pretend not to. Some will only acknowledge you when they no longer have a choice. This message isn't for everyone, only for those ready to receive. Let those who come eat. Let them take what nourishes and leave what doesn't. Ochun's reflection, the mirror, stands. And those who are meant to see will. Ochun's mirror isn't just about beauty. It's about awareness. It's about perception. She knew her worth even when others didn't. And when she left, everything dried up. Because the absence of acknowledgement has consequences. The moment Ochun was ignored, she didn't beg, she withdrew. And in her absence, the world suffered. The rivers stopped flowing. The sweetness was gone. This is the cost of selective engagement. Some people see your movement, but don't honor it. Some observe from the shadows, but never uplift. Some pretend they don't see until your absence forces them to feel what they refused to acknowledge. A mirror only reveals what someone is willing to see. Some will look, some will avoid it. But one way or another, the reflection always stands. This isn't just about social engagement. This is about something much older, much deeper. A prophet is not without honor, except in his own town, among his own relatives, and in his own home. Jesus could do no miracles in his hometown because they refused to perceive him fully, Can anything good from Nazareth? Can anything good come from Nazareth, they said. The same way people dismiss greatness when they think they know its origin. They assume your elevation can't be real because they've only known your former self. They would rather pretend they don't see your growth than accept that they misjudged your destiny. And when people can't accept your elevation, they don't challenge it. They ignore it. But silence is still an answer. And engagement is always a reflection. Mary saw what the disciples didn't. She recognized what they overlooked. She wasn't the closest one, but she was the one who truly perceived. And because of that, Jesus honored her. Some people will see your value too late. Some will only speak up when the crowd shifts. Some will only acknowledge what's undeniable when it's undeniable. And those who wait risk losing the moment altogether. When the other Marys came to anoint Jesus, his body, it was too late. By the time they brought their offering, the moment had passed. They missed the chance to pour out what they could have given freely. Now let that sink in. Are you one who celebrates openly or only when it fits your comfort? Do you hesitate to acknowledge greatness until the crowd does? Do you engage when it's real or only when it benefits you? Mirrors never lie, but people do. And when the mirror is placed before them, they will either acknowledge what they see or pretend they never saw it at all. The mirror has been revealed, no longer hidden, no longer waiting for acknowledgement. For those who tried to avoid it, for those who refused to see, it is here now. And I will hold it perpetually. Because truth does not fade. Reflection does not vanish. And whether it is embraced or ignored, the sacred stones will soon fall. And when they do, the sound will not be missed. The impact will not be denied. And those who remain silent will have no choice but to witness. My name is Steve Vargas Betancourt, truth seeker, knowledge keeper, builder, mirror holder, now and perpetually. The mirror stands, the stones will fall, and those meant to see will. Ache.